packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Dogs will kick it away to start us off.
Texas.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Single back takes the handoff. Jukes to get free. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Oh, the ball's knocked loose.
Boy, the offense catches a break here, Chris. All week. Work on the fundamentals, so when you get out into the game, your players aren't overthinking. They're just being natural athletes. Here, they don't do a good job of securing the ball. It almost cost them. They're lucky to get that ball back.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He's free around the 15. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle, but first down. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. And then first down, right back to the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't folded at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Beck. On the junior, gets home making a sack there.
Man, I'm shocked this guy is trying to get outside and make a play, Chris. You know what he's all about. Sit in the pocket, make a read, get the ball out of his hands. Here he's desperate, trying to make a play on the outside. Really not in his arsenal, as you see, and it backfires for a big loss.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Grab behind the line. It's Humphreys. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
The Dogs will line up to punt it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. Looking for a gap. It's Baxter.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, just a beautiful hole here opened up by this offensive line. And Chris, the more I watch this Texas running back, the more I'm starting to really appreciate things like his vision and instincts as a ball carrier. You know he's got that combination of power and speed. But you start to watch him run this football, you can see why defensive coordinators around the country are very nervous when they have to go up against him.
But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Back to throw. It's Manning. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They'll feed the back again. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. The sure hands, it's Baxter. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
The Longhorns pick up enough for a first down here.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Looking to pass, it's Manning. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
On the play. Now, a 4th down.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. They're going to run the option. The back's got to run the pitch. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Texas 7, Georgia 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw. It's back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. Caught behind the line. It's Etienne. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to pass. It's Beck. He finds the running back in the flat. Breaking free at the 35. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Got space, looking to score. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Texas.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
A quick throw out left, complete. Enough for a first down at the 37. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run it on the toss. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap, he turns it around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, the way they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Nice grab. It's Bolden. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Tackle is made at the 34. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gives it to the back. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Grab near the sticks. It's Baxter. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking for a gap. It's Baxter. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
I'd like the call here, 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
And that one straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Lovett. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And it's intercepted, an immediate pick 6. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What a job by this defense applying the pressure. They knew that they had these guys pinned up close to their own goal line. They got pressure. This quarterback, I think he panicked. He gets rid of the ball. What an easy touchdown for the defense.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lovett. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Manning. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant fit.
The pass is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open and just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've got a chance here, enough time to try to add some points before halftime. The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. The back's got it. Oh, look at the quick cut. Gets some space around the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On the ground, it's Baxter. Great move in the open field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Linebacker shifting around now. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Stop for no gain, and that'll be the final play of the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it off and begin the second half. And the kickoff will be a return. And they've got the returner corralled. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. We get the second half started with the running play. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they can take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's back. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down and 10 now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much, just a small gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. Bulldogs will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away. Oh, a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. The fake works. They get the yards they needed on that play.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a strong stiff arm. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's escaping the pocket now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
On the ground, it's Etienne. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
At the 10-yard line.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Dropping back, it's back. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And it's no good. He missed it. And the lead remains at 4 after the miss.
Georgia.
Actually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Ball handed off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Caught on the outside. It's Golden. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And they'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Motion now from the tight end. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Jukes to get past a man. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and it's a fumble. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's back. The ball is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Inside the 20. Past the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out. It's Lovett. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking himself, where is that big? They finally get to him behind the line.
Now it's 2nd down here. He'll ride the back again here. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And here's the handoff. Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, Bulldogs. That puts him on top in the 2nd half.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Manning. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Tries to get it to the running back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Finds his man. It's Blue. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Georgia 28, Texas 24.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Helm. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? On the run, it's Etienne. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But at that time, finally the defense comes up with an answer for it.
The attempt is no good. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Gets rid of it on the move. Snags the quick throw. Second down after that completion. Dropping back, it's Manning. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Getting set. Here's second down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And this time it's complete. Takes off in the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. And that run produces a decent gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle, it's Golden. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
In the red area, it's blue. Longhorns moving quickly down the field here.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. To throw, it's Manning. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? The 50, past the 40, past the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. This possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Good enough for first down yardage. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Can you believe this? Instead of an interception, it's a 1st down. Roughing the passer is the call. Longhorns will line up here on 1st down and goal. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Ball is free in the backfield. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Dogs. It's a fake. Direct snap to the up man. Cannot even make it back to the line. The return team does a great job snuffing it out and stopping it. Defense was all over that. The gamble doesn't pay off. And now the offense will take over in good position. First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? On the run, it's Blue. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly.
It's now second.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down and goal upcoming. To throw, it's Manning. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the 2-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. They're going to run it. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Well, the coach is kind of expected to be